Assalamu alaikum, welcome back to my channel, dear brothers and sisters. The passing of the renowned Sufi poet and scholar Jalaluddin Rumi is commemorated with the Seb-e Arus ceremony. An American pastor, Craig Victor Fenter, embraced Islam after attending the Seb-e Arus ceremony. Reported by Anadolu Agency, Craig Victor Fenter was born in 1955 in the state of North Carolina, USA, and raised in Los Angeles. He grew up with a strong religious education background, attended a religious school, and eventually became a pastor. For a decade, Fenter taught religious studies at universities in the United States. However, over time, he began to feel a spiritual void within himself. He sought the cause of this emptiness. In 2004, he met Esin Çelebi Bayru, Rumi's 22nd generation granddaughter, during a program in the United States. After learning about Rumi and Islam, Fenter became intrigued. He later visited Konya in 2005 at Bayru's invitation. There he witnessed the Seb-e Arus, the Night of Reunion, commemorating the moment Rumi united with God in an elaborate ceremony. Fenter was deeply moved by Rumi's story, the Sufi dance known as the Sema ceremony, and the spiritual atmosphere during the event. In 2006, he decided to embrace Islam and changed his name to Ismail Fenter. Religion was very important to my family. My grandmother wanted me to become a priest. I attended seminary to study priesthood, he told Anadolu. Every Sunday, Fenter never missed going to church. He admitted that there were many things that didn't make sense to him at that time. I believed in God, but something was wrong. The information I tried to teach my students afterward didn't make sense to me. So I spent most of my life searching. I used to teach at a seminary, but I didn't believe in what I was teaching, he said. Fenter then decided to quit teaching and leave the church to return to California and meet his family. He began filling his life with music, but the emptiness still lingered. There was a lot of music, but my heart was empty. The applause from people was great, but something was missing, said Fenter. Then someone suggested that he meet Bayru, who was in San Francisco for a program. The meeting took place, and in front of Bayru, Fenter shared his feelings of emptiness. I told her, I feel like I am at the bottom of the ocean. I said, I don't know where the treasure is. She told me, you have found the treasure because you are searching for it. These words left a great impression on me. Then, at Bayru's invitation, I came to Konya, a central province in Turkey, in December 2005 and witnessed the Seb-e Arus ceremony, said Fenter. Fenter also said he felt something special when watching the dervishes spin. He also visited the Mevlana Museum while he was in Konya. During his time in Konya, Fenter learned a great deal about Islam and Sufism from Nadir Karnabuyuk, a Sufi teacher he met at the ceremony. I stopped and observed him, Karnabuyuk, and looked around while he was praying. Then he called me to pray as well, Fenter said. Not knowing what to do, I walked towards the Niyaz Pencheresi, window of hope, said Fenter, adding that he began to pray. Then something happened. I don't know what happened, but I was astonished. I felt like my heart was torn, and I cried. I felt like Rumi was calling me. I cried for hours, he said. At that moment, Fenter felt that the place was exactly what he had been searching for all along. It was the place he needed. Rumi's path is the path of Prophet Muhammad. I knew this was the truth, and I became a Muslim the following year, he added. He then visited Konya every year because he believed it was the right place to learn more about Rumi. Following Rumi's path was different from living in the US, so he decided to move to Konya. One night, a young dervish, a follower of Rumi, asked about my family, and I said, my parents have passed away. He looked at me and said, we are your family. That was one of the most important things anyone has ever said to me. That's why I kept coming to Konya and eventually settled there, he said. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.